Good morning. So should I feel sore after a workout? We've got Q&A tonight in our private group all about DOMS or delayed muscle onset muscle soreness, which often happens after you exercise. And there's lots of like myths and words around, like, you know, if you're not sore the next day, you didn't do it properly. If you're not feeling it, it's not working. And that's actually just not true, simply as reasons I'll go into in a bit more detail in our Q&A. But I just want to delve into the basics on here in that, number one, you don't need to chase that soreness. It doesn't mean that you've done it properly. Muscle soreness happens for a variety of reasons, from muscle breakdown to actually kind of damage at a cellular level, which does repair, it's fine, but it's not the be all and end all. More eccentric moves than normal, which is like the way down of a move, or running downhill. People might go, oh, I'm feeling my legs. Like walking downhill, because of the stretch in the legs, there's more eccentric movement going on when you're walking downhill, so you might feel it the next day. It doesn't mean that you necessarily burn more calories than walking uphill, but you might actually not feel it as much, or flat. And it might not even cause any more muscle damage, but you might get more DOMS in that movement. And that doesn't correlate with results. And actually, quite interestingly, is when will you feel them? Well, you'll feel them when you start something new. So if you haven't been exercising in a while, expect to get some DOMS. That's what the research shows as well. Even athletes who are primed to train, they're training all the time, then they start a new training block, like new style of training, maybe pre-season, they get sore. They feel sore like for the first few weeks, but there's something called a repeated bout effect. In the repeated bout effect, this essentially allows the muscles to get used to it. Your body's so clever. Your body then gets used to that eccentric because you're doing the same thing. They're making progress, whether they're lifting more, getting stronger, getting fitter, feeling that, but they're not feeling as sore. And this is good because it means that their body's kind of getting used to that, and they're able to set the foundations, then just get stronger, fitter, stronger, fitter. Obviously, there's a time and a place where maybe you want to change up your training again, but that doesn't mean it's not working. And actually, progress is the key one, and actually, more importantly, consistency. Because generally, when you look at it, people who train less often get more DOMS and perhaps less muscle change, like whether you want to call it tone, strength, whatever you want to call it, growth. Whereas people who train more often get less DOMS, so less achiness, but they end up getting more growth, more progress with that in terms of the tone, strength. So there's a lot to be said for this in terms of staying consistent with it, expecting to feel a bit sore initially, and putting principles in place, whether that's increasing your protein intake, keeping moving. We have our 1 minute workouts. You might have seen the review from Teresa that she put on yesterday about how she's kept up even on her busy, stressful days where she can't make a workout. She's done the 1 minute, the 5 minutes, the 10 minutes, little hits like that add up, keep the momentum going, keep that consistency on the muscle, which will actually help her when she does a workout recover better. But also, most importantly, know that maybe it is a good thing to increase the frequency of your working out, no matter how small it is. But remember to go at your pace, because actually consistency will trump just like in diet, doing one big diet and then going, all or nothing, I'm done now, I'm finished, it's my holiday now, no more. Rather than that mentality, it's the same with the training. Rather than going, I'm going to hit this beasting workout for an hour, because you've got to train for an hour, but then I'm going to be so sore and I'm done now for the week. Rather, would it be better to do small, lower, shorter, straight-in workouts? You can just get done, still working hard, but they fit your routine. You get them done, you can do them consistently over time. It doesn't take too much time out of your day, and it's not a big kind of laborious task for you. So I hope that helps. Any questions on that, do let me know, and I'll see you soon.